So, what does it cost to be happy? People always keep saying that we're not happy, I'm not content, I'm not this, I'm not that. So, happiness comes from within. Happiness is a state of your mind. We all know, as we have read it in many books, that happiness is a state of mind. For sure, it is a state of mind. It is the mindset you carry that makes you happy. Being happy is totally voluntary action. Like we have got many involuntary actions in our body, happiness is a voluntary action. It's totally dependent on your muscles that if you want to be happy or not. So for a change, for that matter, if we try to be, if we just want to have a change in our life, like for example, take an example like you're trying any local cuisine, okay, and you're bored with that, you're done with that, you want to try something new, you want to try something more, multi-local, okay, so you go out and you just find some different cuisine so that you love that. So that is the thing. Change is a rule of nature, and change is must for your overall well-being. It's important. So how do we develop this change? To develop this change, we need to develop our mindset. We need to frame our mental makeup in a way that we would automatically switch on to happiness whenever we want. So there is something going on in your head for a long period of time, and you keep thinking on that, and you just want to get away with it. You know you want, even though you claim not, but you definitely want to get out of it. How do you get out of it? When you have an authority of your thoughts, you should always have. This mind should be your slave. You should not be the slave of your mind. So your thoughts should be under your authority, under your control. You should you should learn how to control your emotions, not getting overflowed by it, right? So when you have a catch hold of your emotions, you definitely master the art of being happy. Whenever, for example, let's take an example, someone has said something to you which is not appropriate, which is not to your suit, right? And you react, or you may not react, but you may react to your own self in person, right? So as you do this, you're hurting yourself, because mental health is equally important as is physical health. So as long as you try to be happy, I am saying be happy means be is a verb. So you have to practice being happy. Be here is a verb. Grammatically, be means verb. Happiness is not spontaneous. Don't you ever think in your life that I'm not happy because I'm not happy. No, you're not happy because you're not trying to be happy. So being happy is a practice that you should adapt. So, like it is said that your day doesn't go well unless you don't laugh on that day, unless you don't have a smile on your face. Your day doesn't haven't gone well. So practice it like you practice learning, like you practice education, like you practice everything, because you first of all you encounter a math problem, you cannot do it. You do it the second time, you do it the third time, so you practice it. So likewise is the art of happiness. It has to be practiced. It has to be practiced by those little things which make you happy. List out, chalk out the things that you really know make you happy. Make them a list. And be it helping someone, be it doing or accomplishing your work, be it working hard towards your goal, be it anything that makes you happy. Just do that. Just follow that each and every day. Sometimes you're not happy because you're not able to, meticulously follow your to-do list. It's fine. If you are not able to do it, just at least try it, because something is always better than nothing. So when you realize this, you'll definitely do something which is definitely better over nothing, and definitely there'll be an amount of happiness. But if you do nothing, if you stay idle, if you live the same monotonous life every day, what befalls you is that boring and dull life which you never ever wanted. No one ever does. No one ever does want that life. Definitely you want a life full of amaze, full of enthusiasm. So for that you have to work on yourself. You have to fuel up this fire every very day. Every day. If you just leave a gap, that very gap breaks your chain reaction. For example, you have been working hard for a week and you take a gap, but take a gap in a very, reasonable way. Not just leaving the whole day as a void between your exercise, right? So that definitely will, leave a big void in your exercising this art of happiness. So these daily small acts which make you happy should be busy with these acts. And I have heard from a person that he's a famous speaker, and I've heard from it that if you want to be happy, if you want to feel content, if you want to increase your willpower, just accomplish the thing which you started first. If you leave it, like it's, first of all, it's very common sense. Like, for example, when you start eating your dinner, you're eating your dinner. Is it appropriate leaving your dinner in the middle of nowhere and just sitting down and relaxing? Does it make any sense? No. Definitely, it will not make any sense. So, same applies to the actions, same applies to your goals, same applies to your micro and macro goals. Daily, you have a to do list, and when you tick on that list that I have done this thing today, you will feel content. That's what happiness is. You are buying a kid a chocolate, you're seeing smile on his face. That is happiness. You're helping someone, and the person blesses you with his good words. That is, you know, that is happiness. Whatever makes you happy, whatever action makes you happy, practice that action. Happiness is an abstract thing for sure. We cannot see happiness, we cannot touch happiness, we cannot, but we can definitely feel it, right? But we can definitely also employ the actions which bring out happiness. Some people are sad. Why? Because they're not happy. And they say, we are just unhappy. We are so unhappy. And if you ask the reason, they won't probably give you any reason. So that is the most difficult thing that you have been experiencing from a long time. So you should understand the reason of your unhappiness. Definitely, when you will work on it, you will be happy. That's the reason. And a cheerful heart is best of all the medicines. You've been eating those sleep depriving pills, those, you know, no need for that. You just have it set in your mind that I have to be happy every day. Not an amount of negative thought should come into my mind. God bless you.